Hello everyone. In continuation of our video series on Wave Pro, we're now going to talk about how you design a UF system. We've already talked previously about how to do the home screen and the system design screen, and we've already input our feed water. So now we're at the main UF design screen. At the top, we have a diagram that's a summary of the design, and this diagram will update in real time as you make any changes on the rest of your screens. In this section, we have the key inputs. Almost every value here is pre-filled with the appropriate defaults based on the water quality you gave on the feed screen. So just to reiterate how important it is to get the correct values for water quality on the feed screen. At this moment, for this particular design, I have a filtration duration of 90 minutes of filtration before you do a backwash. If we go back to the feed screen and change, say, our turbidity, so a different turbidity gets used, we now have a different water subtype getting used. If I go back to the UF screen, you will see that the filtration duration between backwashes changed. So just to reiterate, it is important that you put in an accurate water quality so that the correct design guideline is loaded and the correct default values are used. Having made your inputs, most users will accept the default values that are shown here. However, you are able to overwrite any of these default values. So we have here the flux when you're doing filtration. If you're at cold temperatures, this will get derated once you get below about 15 degrees C. We have the flux when you're doing backwashes, CEBs. We have the flow rate during your forward flush, which will default to your filtrate flux turned into a flow rate, but you are always able to override this if you want to. The UF modules with the cleaning protocol use air. So this is your air flow rate in normal cubic meters per hour, your flow rate when you do recycling. And then here is the intervals between different cleanings. So the filtration duration is the interval between backwashes, and then you have your intervals between the different chemically enhanced backwashes. And then we have the CIP. The other key parts of the screen are where you would pick your ultrafiltration module. So you have for a UF technology, here we're looking at the PVDF modules. You have a drop-down list showing the different PVDF modules you could select. If you click on the product guidelines, you'll actually get a table showing essentially the same modules with a little more information, like the area, if it's a design for a rack or an open platform, the size of the fibers, key information like that. So you could pick your module from here. Or you could just pick it from the drop-down list. The last thing to point out on the screen is up here, you get to decide what kind of cleaning you're going to do, whether you're going to do a CEB or what we call a mini CIP or both of them. In this example, I'm going to use the CEB. And then here is a chance to, if you want to adjust the feed water quality before your ultrafiltration, for example, if you wanted to reduce the pH to reduce scaling, or if you wanted to add a coagulant, you could do it here. So for example, I've added some aluminum +3 coagulant at 0.3 milligrams per liter. And that finishes our overview of the home screen.